Hey everyone, welcome back to the Car Host Academy. If you're a Turo host or you're thinking about becoming one of the most important things you need to understand is Turo insurance. After all, you're putting your car in the hands of someone else, and protecting both your vehicle and your business is essential. So today, I'm going to explain everything you need to know about Turo insurance and the different coverage options available to you as a host. Let's dive right into it. So, what is Turo insurance exactly? When you list your car on Turo, the platform offers various levels of insurance coverage to help protect both your vehicle and you as the host during the rental period. But here's the key: Turo provides this insurance, but the type and amount of coverage depend on which plan you choose. So it's important to understand your options to ensure you're properly covered. Turo's insurance works by offering primary coverage, meaning that in the event of an accident or damage, Turo insurance will cover the costs, rather than your personal car insurance. However, you can't just rely on the default coverage. Each host has the ability to choose the plan that best suits their needs. Turo offers for different coverage options for hosts. These are the premium, standard, basic, and minimum coverage plans. Let's break each of these down so you can see what's included in each premium plan. The premium plan is the most comprehensive option. This plan includes the highest protection, with $1 million in liability coverage and 100% protection against damage or theft, minus a deductible. You'll also receive a higher percentage of the rental price. This is the plan to go for if you want maximum peace of mind and the highest earnings potential. Standard plan. The standard plan is a great middle ground for hosts who want a balance between protection and earnings. It offers $1 million in liability coverage, but you'll be responsible for a deductible in case of damage. This plan covers you for both accident damage and theft. Basic plan. The basic plan offers the lowest level of protection, with lower deductibles but fewer benefits when it comes to damage coverage. The liability coverage is still the same, but you'll be responsible for more of the repair or replacement costs if something happens to the car. This plan is cheaper, but you should be ready to assume more risk. Finally, the minimum coverage plan is the bare minimum required by Turo to list your car on the platform. While it meets legal requirements, it doesn't offer much protection in terms of damage or theft, and you'll likely have to cover a larger portion of repair costs if an incident occurs. This option is usually for people who are just dipping their toes into the Turo world and aren't renting out their cars often. Now that we've covered the plans, let's talk about what's covered and what's not in Turo's insurance options. All of Turo's plans provide liability coverage, which means that if the renter causes damage to someone else's vehicle or property, Turo's insurance will cover the costs. But what about damage to your own car? Here's the thing: if your car is damaged or stolen, that's where your chosen plan comes into play. With the higher plans, you'll get full coverage for both damage and theft, but in the standard and basic plans, you'll still have to pay a deductible, and there may be exclusions depending on the type of damage or theft. What's not covered? Turo's insurance doesn't cover things like personal property theft. So if something valuable is stolen from the car, you're responsible for that loss. Also, mechanical failures like engine issues or transmission failure are usually not covered by Turo's insurance. You'll need your regular car insurance to cover those types of repairs. Now, here's a big question that many Turo hosts ask. Does Turo insurance cover me in all situations? Well, not always. For example, if a renter drives your car recklessly or if they're intoxicated, Turo may not cover the damage or liability resulting from those situations. Turo may also refuse coverage if the car was used for purposes outside the rental agreement, like if the renter used your car for racing or any other illegal activity. Turo has a list of exclusions that you'll want to be familiar with. That's why it's so important to read the fine print before you list your car on the platform. If you're not sure about something, you can always reach out to Turo's support for clarification. Here's an important point to consider. Should you rely on Turo's insurance or keep your own personal car insurance? While Turo offers solid coverage, you still might want to check with your own insurance provider. Some personal insurance policies don't cover rental cars, and if you want extra protection for things like mechanical issues or non-accident damages, it might make sense to keep your own coverage in place. Before listing your car on Turo, it's a good idea to consult with your own insurance provider to understand how your personal policy aligns with Turo's coverage. Some hosts choose to keep a minimal policy on their car, while others go with full coverage just to be safe. So there you have it. Turo Insurance can be a game changer when it comes to protecting both your car and your business, but you need to understand the different plans and coverage options so you can choose the one that best fits your needs. If you want maximum protection, go for the premium plan. But if you're looking for a more affordable option, the basic plan might be right for you. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos from the Car Share Academy. Have any questions about Turo Insurance or want to share your experiences? Drop a comment below, and I'll be happy to help. See you in the next video.